Hello everyone, I am Imdalra Biridoy from Department of Banking and Insurance at University of Rajshahi and my ID number is 2210637156. So today I'm going to talk about the most recent monetary policy announced by Bangladesh Bank, which covers the period from January to June 2025. The policy came at a time when our country was facing several economic difficulties. In 2024, inflation was very high, the value of our currency dropped a lot, and many banks were struggling with bad loans. At the same time, people were losing confidence in the banking system. To address this issue, Bangladesh Bank introduced a new set of policies with clear goals, which is reduce inflation, stabilize the currency, support the banking sector, and rebuild foreign exchange reserve. One of the biggest focuses of the policy is inflation. For a long time, prices kept going up, reaching over 11% in mid 2024. This made life difficult for most people, especially those with fixed incomes. Bangladesh Bank set a target to bring inflation down 7 to 8% by June 2025. To do this, they kept the main policy interest rate at 10% and removed the interest rate cap that had limited how much banks could charge. This shift allows the market to work more freely and help improve the effectiveness of monetary policy. Another important change is how the central bank is handling the exchange rate. In the past, Bangladesh Bank would sell dollars to try keep the taka stable. But this reduced the country's reserve. Now they have introduced a plowing peak system. This means the value of the taka is adjusted gradually based on the market. They also publish a reference exchange rate twice every day. These changes help prevent sudden shocks in the economy, market, and give businesses and investors more confidence. To help banks to stay afloat, especially those short on cash, Bangladesh Bank provided specially liquidity support worth around 23,500 crore taka. Some Islamic banks were in the serious trouble, so extra measures were taken to ensure they could continue their operating at the same time. The central bank has launched programs to investigate and recover bad loans, which are now a major problem in the financial sector. Non-performing loans may actually be more than 30% of the bank's loan if fully continued. In terms of supporting growth and job creation, Bangladesh Bank is paying attention to key sectors like agriculture, SME, and women entrepreneurs. Even during those time and tough time, they continued referencing and program and encouraging bank to lend these areas. This shows a commitment to inclusive growth where everyone gets a fair chance to get benefit from the economy. Also, the central bank is focusing more on digital finance. They are pushing more and more cashless transaction and want 75% of your all payments to be digital by 2027. This includes creating digital credit scoring system and supporting mobile banking services. These steps will help small businesses make banking easier for rural people and reduce the cost of transaction across the country. Even with all these efforts, there are still changes ahead and challenges ahead. Inflation is coming down slowly and the banking sector needs to more reform and the pressure on the foreign reserve hasn't gone away completely. Our government has borrowing from the banks and it's also increasing, which could limit the amount of credit available to the private business. On top of that, global economic uncertainty like rising oil prices or trade issue could also affect us. To deal with this risk, Bangladesh Bank is planning further reforms. These include better regulation, stronger loan recovery system, and more flexible monetary policy that responds quickly to changing situations. They are also coordinating closely with the government to make sure fiscal and monetary policies work well together. In conclusion, the monetary policy for January to June 2025 is a strong effort to fix the past problem and move on the economy in a better direction. It is not perfect and the journey will make time. But the clear goals and some whole decision, Bangladesh Bank is trying to build stronger, more stable economy. If these efforts continue and if other institutions also pay their part, there is a hope for a brighter future. Thank you everyone. Thank you for your attention. That's all from me.